Welcome everyone to my measurement phase presentation for my fall semester project for quality management tools for food production. Now for those who don't remember, the goal and project topic that I have chosen is I want to increase the amount of water I consume and decrease the amount of soda I consume. Currently, I drink way too much soda, sugary drinks, tea, and anything that isn't water. I am worried about my physical health and financial health because soda can be really pricey, especially on a college student budget. Outlined in the last presentation, the define phase, I set goals and boundaries for the semester with this project. My end goal was by December 1st, I want to consistently be drinking a maximum of 12 ounces of soda and a minimum of 40 ounces of water a day. The last presentation was define phase, which is the first step of DNAIC methodology in Six Sigma, which is we figured out the goal or the mission and also outlined the process, materials, and boundaries for that mission. Now we're in the measurement phase, which is we're going to collect quantitative data and get a better understanding of the state of the current process. So the first step in this phase is to collect the data. I decided to use an Excel sheet to record and organize the daily data I was receiving. So through September 3rd to October 8th, I have recorded the type of beverage I consumed, how much in ounces was consumed, as well as on what day. I excluded any liquids I consumed through food, as well as any beverages consumed on traveling days or major holidays. Luckily, from September to October, I haven't done any traveling, nor have there been any major holidays in those couple amounts. The second step to this phase is to arrange the data. I chose 3 different ways to show the quantitative data collected. The first was a process flow chart to allow full examination of the entire process. The second is a cause and effect diagram to determine what contributes to which beverage is chosen and consumed, as well as if there is any potential issues or problems within the process. And thirdly, I chose a scatter diagram to show the volumes of beverages consumed over time and by each beverage. So the first figure I mentioned was the process flow diagram, showing the pathway everyone takes to consume a beverage. You know, it all starts off if we're thirsty or not, and we decide that we want a drink. We have to gather the drink, prepare the drink, consume it, dispose of the container or put the dish in the sink, and then in this case, record the beverage type and amount of beverage consumed in our data Excel sheet, and then start the process all over again. The second figure or method I chose was the cause and effect diagram. I took our process flow diagram from the last slide and added potential issues or problems that could arise within the process. During the next phase, when we analyze the data that we were given, we might come up with an issue and want to figure out how to improve it. With this diagram, we can pinpoint a certain point of the process and look to see what could have caused it. For example, if we were trying to decide why we chose soda over water, I could look and say maybe it had to do with the price of the beverages or even the availability of the beverages. Lastly, I chose a scatter plot diagram to illustrate the data collected. On this diagram, I'm allowed to show all the types of beverages consumed and also the amounts per day that I consumed. The goals that I've set myself in the defined phase, I did not stay faithful to. Though looking at this diagram, I can see that my intake of water has slowly increased, while my intake of soda has stayed pretty much the same, pretty linear, at 24 ounces a day. So even though I did not stay faithful to the goals that I have set myself, I'm still increasing my water intake within this project. Now that I've shown you the quantitative data, I quickly want to go over the project details again. My problem was I was drinking too much soda and not enough water. So I want to drink more water and drink less soda. And by doing this, I'm going to record daily the beverages I consume and what type of beverages those are. And I'm going to exclude any liquids I gain from food consumption, as well as any beverages consumed over traveling days or holidays. I designed this project to affect me, but I realized that it doesn't just affect myself, it affects my roommate, because if I buy less soda, then they are going to have a less opportunity to drink soda. So we're going to get healthy together. Woo! I started this project September 3rd, and I completed the define phase on September 9th. And I was hoping to complete the measurement phase on October 8th, but it was completed on October 11th, 2018. And the end goal of this project is by December 1st, I want to be drinking a maximum of 12 ounces of soda a day and a minimum of 40 ounces of water a day. And what to look forward to in the future is the next phase and steps of DMAIC is the analyze and improve phases. Analyze, we're going to look at the data collected from the measurement phase and determine the quantitative differences. And then we're going to address the issues and improve the quality toward the final goal or project. Thank you for listening and watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.